Hello. It has been quite some time since I have been back on my channel, and I'm so excited to be back, to be doing content. There has been a lot that has happened. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for continually supporting, liking, sharing. Life has just been so exciting, and there's been so many things I've been learning. As you guys know, I am on the journey of self-development, self-discovery, growth, productivity, mindset. So sometimes when you're on the journey, you have to be there in the journey. And I'm so excited to be coming back to YouTube. There's so many lessons that I've learned that I want to share with you all. I will start to be unpacking that. I intend to make a video every Sunday, so if you are looking to hear from me and see me, you can definitely meet me at my channel every Sunday. I will be doing a video just really talking about the implementation. I think a lot of my content in the past was, learning and reading, but as I always say, the ability to be able to go out into the world and implement and see what results you get, it's the best teacher. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys all the things that I've learned, the real side of self-development that I feel like I don't really hear, and also how to stay productive, how to stay efficient, how to work smarter and not harder. How do we continue to grow? But I am so excited. It's been on my heart. There's been so many times I was thinking like, I want to come, I want to say things, but you guys know timing is everything, and I really love to do things when I'm completely aligned, and I am. So with that being said, I want to jump right into it. I have my notes, so if you see me looking down, just know I'm looking at my notes. And today we are going to be talking about discipline. I know a lot of the time when we talk about being productive and we talk about going after our goals, we think big and we hear dream big and shoot for the stars, but it really starts with a key foundation of discipline, of structure, of systems. Statistics show that by February, 80% of people, they let go of their New Year's resolutions. And I think that has to do with because that idea of discipline, that idea of sticking through, staying through the marathon is something that is not really cultivated. So I definitely want to start the year off with number one, holding myself accountable and being more disciplined in all areas of my life, and also providing different tips that has helped me along the journey to help you guys on your journey as you continue to be on the road to self-mastery, as you continue to be more productive, right? So let's talk about it. What is discipline? Discipline is not motivation. It's about long-term success. I'll give you guys a story. I recently was on a health journey all of 2024, and I really had to stretch that muscle of discipline. And when I think about that, it wasn't a negotiable. It wasn't, am I going to work out? I had to really start to think about what are different things that I can do to make this something that I cannot skip. So for me, I started to go towards a home workout. I stopped going to the gym because to me, I'm like, if I'm going to work out 6 days a week, I need it to be easy, I need it to be accessible, and I need it to be something that's going to be sustainable. So I purchased a mini stepper, and I have been doing that for the last year, and it's completely changed my life. It's keeping me on track with my health goals. It makes it very easy for me to stay on track because all I have to do is go from my bedroom into my living room, and I get to work out in the comfort of my home. And I do that despite of my feelings, if it's raining, if it's sunny, if I'm happy, if I'm sad. No, I have made that decision in my mind that that is going to be for my mental health, for my physical health, and it's a non-negotiable. So when you talk about discipline, it's not about motivation. It's about you making a commitment to yourself to say, this is something that we're going to do. And indulging in delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is something I don't hear talked about a lot when you talk about goal setting. I hear people say, vision boards and do all the things, but you have to be able to really understand that in order to actually materialize those goals, you're going to have to understand delayed gratification. Back to the health fit example. Outside of just fitness, I also had to understand nutrition. I had to understand being able to fast, being able to say no to my cravings, being able to say it's okay and listen to those signals. This is all delayed gratification. You being able to put in the work today for your higher self tomorrow is delayed gratification. You saying, no, I'm not going to go out to dinner with my friends. I'm not going to, not post that video. I'm not going to, do something that's going to take me off track. You have to really work on that skill, and it's hard. And it's okay that it's hard, but I think once we can confront the fact that delayed gratification is not always easy, but boy, is it worth it. Boy, is it worth it. Because one thing I will say about discipline is you can't buy it. And as we go into a new year, it is going to be that skill set that is really going to be able to set you apart in your business, in your career, in your relationships, being able to be physically fit, mentally fit, emotionally fit. And you do that by consistently practicing ways to discipline yourself. That looks like, staying in a calorie deficit, or working out every day, or holding your response before you react. This is what true discipline looks like. And it's something that you practice every single day. It's something that you do every single day, and you get better and better with it with time. Motivation isn't a feeling, but discipline, it builds habits that last. And you don't need to feel like doing it. You just need to do it. And one thing I can say on the other side of it is that it's a self-actualizing feeling when you've done the work. I mean, it's nothing like knowing you have done the work. You have built the business. You have built the body. You have built the self-concept. It's a next level. And because you built it, you almost release this level of insecurity around this fear of what if something happens again. You know what to do because you built that, versus taking a shortcut and not being able to sustain it. And I think that's the part about it that can keep you going and can keep that motivation, is really leaning into that obstacle, leaning into it and saying, something, this is not something I feel like doing, but you will master it. You will get there. And when you get there, nobody can take that away from you. That is something that's going to set you apart from a lot of people. And it's something that's going to give you real confidence, supreme confidence. So I know it's not always easy. It's not always, the most fun thing to do. But if you really do just start in your daily life, finding ways where you can, fast a little bit longer, or, not, get so upset if something happens, or, work out every day, even if it's just 10-15 minutes, and you keep doing it and you keep doing it, you will really love the results. So I'm gonna actually tell you how to build discipline. Okay, so the first things first, set measurable goals. One thing that has really transformed my life is following the 12-week year. I know it's a new year. Don't give yourself all of that time. Set measurable goals with outcomes. SMART goals. When do you want to achieve this goal? How much? What does that look like? For example, you're going to work out 3 times a week and drink 2 liters of water and get 10,000 steps. Be very clear. And what you're doing is you're actually setting a pathway to make these things happen. And I will say, these goals is not something that you beat yourself up about if you don't get it every single day. The fact is, the intention is there. The intention is there for you to do these things. So you set these measurable goals, you write them down, you post them, on your phone, around your house. You get very, very committed to it, and you stay focused. Stay focused. Trust me, there are going to be a lot of distractions the minute you decide to, get on your healthy journey or start your business. You're going to see a lot of distractions, and you have to stay focused. You have to stay clear. You have to understand, number one, why are you doing this? What is that for you? What does the health represent to you? What does, the abundance represent to you? And you have to hold to that, because you will be tested. And when the test comes, you have to understand why you're doing what it is that you're doing. And also understand it's progress over perfection. So even if you just get 1% better for every day in this new year, that's going to compound to about 37%. I can tell you guys my own personal story. From me prioritizing my health last year, I lost 17 pounds, and I'm so excited about that. Was every day perfect? Absolutely not. I showed up every single day. And when I didn't hit the mark, I didn't lament. I didn't go into a deep hole. I just went again. Whether that was in my business, whether that was in my health, whether that was in my emotional control, I showed up, and I kept showing up. And I was getting better and better and better, and I'm getting better and better and better. And before I know it, it will be progressive, and it will be at a place where it's second nature. But allow yourself that time. Here are some practical steps to go ahead and really have a foundation for discipline. You want to make sure that you have a morning routine that is completely non-negotiable. Put a calendar reminder on your phone. From 6 to 7 is meditation. From 7 to 8 is your workout time. From 8 to 9 is when you make your meals. From 9 to 10 is when you work on your business. Definitely make sure that you have a rock solid morning routine. Put your phone on do not disturb. Do not be afraid to put your phone on airplane mode or do not disturb. It's important. You are important. You have to stay focused. And I know we love to scroll, we love to stay connected, but you have to commit to you. Let this be a year where you commit to you. You commit to your goals. You get things done. And this is what you have to do. When I'm focused, I'm on D&D. I'm on D&D because I know it's so easy to just continue. So you make that commitment to yourself. You're worth it. Don't overextend yourself. Little steps, little workouts, block time chunks. Don't try to do a 2-hour workout. Don't try to, reach out to 1,000 people for your business. Set a plan. I'm going to call 5 people today, 5 leads. I'm going to work out for 20 minutes. I'm going to get 2 gallons of water in today. Very measurable, very small and achievable. Small bets, big wins. Have an accountability partner and track your progress. For me, this is very crucial. I have an Excel sheet that I track my wins at. I have a friend that I keep up with who holds me accountable. Make sure that you celebrate the small wins. If you lose 0.5 of a pound, celebrate that. It's a big thing. It's a great thing. If you get, your first sale, celebrate it. Don't just keep going and not taking time to really reflect on the now and what you have. Definitely make sure that you are tracking things so you can know what's working and what's not working. what you can't measure what you do not know. You can't improve where you don't understand where those gaps are. So definitely make sure you have those things in place to measure your success, and celebrate yourself. You're worth it. Shift your mindset. You have to become the person. Become a healthy person, become an abundant person, become a peaceful person, become the identity of that person, become a person with those characteristics and with those traits, become the type of person who is healthy, become the type of person who has healthy habits. You understand? Become in love with that new identity. Let that be who you are. Embrace that. Become a business leader. Become somebody that's productive, that's reliable, that operates in integrity. Be that person. Operate in that. Visualize yourself in these roles. I love to do vision boards. I love to document content of myself, take pictures, put yourself in that space. If write it down as if you were telling a best friend or your mom or your dad. Write these things down so you can really see that feeling and that emotion, and you can get convicted about it. Be grateful. Be grateful for where you are, and be grateful for what is coming. It's so easy for us to get to a space where we just want more, and we want to strive, and we want to do different things. But it's like, listen, you are where you need to be. You're doing your best. Be appreciative and be grateful that you even have the desire in your heart to change. And it's going to take time. But guess what? The journey. Fall in love with the journey. Fall in love with the process. Fall in love with the internal benefits of the thing that you want, right? So if we're talking about fitness, fall in love with what it does for your mental health, your organs, the sweat, like the work you put in. Fall in love with the, fall in love with, the freedom that having a successful business represents. Fall in love with that mindset. Fall in love with those things. Fall in love with the intangibles. And trust me, the tangibles won't be too far. Okay, so I have a challenge for you guys. We are going to start today. I'm going to give you guys a challenge. So you have to commit to one small action for the next 30 days. Comment below, what is that action? What does that look like? And listen, it's nothing too small or too big. Start today. Show up. I'm rooting for you. And hey, I get it. Discipline is not always easy, but it's worth it. And let this year be the year that you actually become the version of you that you think about, that you dream about, that you know you deserve. You deserve that. But I'm so excited to be back on YouTube and to be sharing content again. I definitely look forward to connecting with you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.